somewhere, extremely well hidden, in the depths of the labyrinths of the Book of Magic, you might find a trick to fool them all. Some even believe it's the best trick in the world. Now, I wouldn't go so far though, because it is a card trick, you know. And yes, because of that, it all begins with a spectator picking a card out of the blue. Let's see what we got here. We are rolling today with a Queen of Hearts. Wonderful. Please memorize the Queen of Hearts, as the card already gets buried deep down in the guts of this deck again. Only for the Queen of Hearts, of course, by the means of magic, to come rising back to the top of the deck again, pretty much in an instant. I know this is already a lot for some of you to take in, but this is how it goes down in magic. Things are simply not what they appear to be. For example, this Queen of Hearts here looks more like a red back card than a blue back card to me right now, right? And that is the power and the beauty of magic at the same time. It is totally an illusion, you know. It all just happens right there in the minds of the onlookers. How else can it be explained? OTHMARiUS Magic. Like and subscribe. Hey there, boys and girls, my name is OTHMARiUS and welcome back to my channel. Today I want to show you guys how to turn your average HiNDU shuffle into a super useful utility tool in order to perform stunning sleight of hand based card magic with it. Of course, you need to have mastered the HiNDU shuffle beforehand, and in case you need to catch up on this one, there are links in the info cards as well as in the info box to the in-depth tutorial on the shuffle itself. And if you want me to talk a little bit about the subtleties and give you some insights on the overall intro performance today, make sure to hit triple combo, like, subscribe and notification bell icon, and I will look into it. Everything of this going down thanks to the OTHMANiacs who make it happen with a pledge on Patreon. Thank you so much, guys. You are rocking awesome. And now let me show you how to use the HiNDU shuffle as a card control and a card force at the same time. Let's do it. For a better display of the action, I'm going to use this red back Queen of Hearts here on top of all those beautiful blue tally-ho fan bags. And by the way, I prepared a link for you guys down below in case you want to go shopping for one of those. And maybe I'm also going to use the Omni deck for a better display so that you guys can catch up on all the subtleties for this specific action. We are shuffling a bunch of cards from our dominant to our passive hand, in my case the right to the left hand, in the usual manner, performing the HiNDU shuffle, just like so. However, next time we do this, we pick a bunch of cards just up again with our right hand. And this is a piece of cake if we hold the right grip with our right hand, respectively dominant hand, this grip here. And as you can see, the tips of the fingers, second and third fingers, as well as the thumb, they protrude over the edges of the cards. So when I shuffle now down a bunch of cards here with my with the HiNDU shuffle and I come over them again, I pick them up now with the tips of my fingers, creating this break here. And of course, I can now drop this break whenever needed in order to force the cards, to control the cards to any position, or to bring them to the top. And it's a good thing that I'm using the red card here so that you can see everything. Where is my red card? What did I do with the red card? Just from here to there. This is crazy. I just lost the red card. Where is it? I can't believe this is happening to me right now. There it is. I found the red card. So with the red card on top of a bunch of blue cards, on top of the Omni deck, let me show you what's going down. So we are shuffling a bunch of cards from our right hand to our left hand, from the dominant to the passive hand. We come over this package again, we pick it up with the tips of our thumb as we shuffle another portion down. And then we keep on shuffling until we force the card, or we shuffle it to the position we want to have it, usually to the very top of the deck. Now, when you open your hand with all them fingers stretched out looking at it, you might find the thumb pointing into a different direction than all the other fingers. And we want now the deck, respectively, the long sides of the cards, run parallel with the thumb. This gives us maximum control over the cards, and yet we are enabled to display a super loose handling, a super wide shuffle. check this out. I am picking up the cards, clipping them between the tips of the thumb and the second fingers in the first round, and I have them drop right into this spot here. Now this gives me a lot of space here to pick those cards up again when I come over them just one more time. Again, I clip the cards between thumb and second finger as I carry the lower portion with me. The next time I have those cards drop into this position. I'm now holding them in a loose and low straddle position, which enables me to really even turn the hand palm down and still being under control here over those cards. Now I run the next bunch of cards again parallel to the thumb, creating this situation here. You see the difference between the lower and the upper portion? Now when I drop the cards, they kind of, they're not aligning here, but they're getting together here, and they're creating this wide range of cards. And this is what I want, and still I got the cards under control. And still I have a lot of space here to go with the top package into the whole motion, even covering the whole lower portion, which I want at the point when I drop the portion I control. Now, when I want to pick them up again, I bring those cards back into this position here, like from here to here, in order to pick the portion up, and then I have to drop them back again. And I control this whole thing just by running the cards in my right hand parallel to the thumb always, and then shifting the position of the packages in my left hand with the fingers, basically, right? So pick them up, go there, drop there. See this? Because the pinky locks in here at the inner short side, I'm enabled, to really make a wide motion here, to really shuffle the cards and to drop my bunch of cards whenever I please. And still I can pick them up again to shuffle them to the top. And this is how you perform this false shuffling forcing technique with the HiNDU shuffle with ease and perfection. In order to make your practice time most efficient, practice the steal as well as the replacement separately from everything else before you integrate this moment into the whole motion of shuffling the cards with the advanced technical version of the HiNDU shuffle that I teach in my in-depth tutorial, which is up and running for quite a while now on my channel. Once again, the links are in the info cards as well as in the info box. Because right there in the moment when you are about to steal a bunch of cards out of the palm of your left hand, this is when you're most vulnerable for dropping cards, because this is when the pinky needs to unlock the inner short side. This is when the pinky needs to get out of the way, and even the third finger needs to make place here so that you can come to pick up the cards with the tips of your right hand, second, third fingers and the thumb, right? And this is where you easily drop cards. So practice this separately. By the way, this moment also kind of defines the overall performance speed of the whole shuffle, because under every circumstance you want to avoid an interruption or a break of the overall flow of motions right there at the moment when you steal the cards out of the palm of the hand, obviously. So the steal, or the speed of the steal, kind of defines the speed of the overall shuffle. Of course, you can, gradually speed it all up since you get it under control. But I would highly advise you never to play it on speed. Speed is not a solution here. You are aiming at a casual, loose, and constant pace to make this look real nice and shiny. Pick a card, any card, it's your free choice. Right there, very well. Let's see what we got here, and it is a Queen of Hearts. And there you have it, the HiNDU Shuffle Force Control. Super deceptive, super useful. Now, if this watch was worth your time and you learned something today, let me know in the comments and smash that like button. Next time we're gonna talk about the world's best card trick, also known as Red Hot Mama or the Chicago Opener. And I'm going to compare the classic version of this modern classic of card magic with my over-the-top version I just performed here on this channel the other day. And everything we learned today is gonna come in super handy, so you make sure to hit double combo, subscribe and notification bell icon not to miss out on this one. Looking really forward doing this. Once again, thanks to the OTHMAriUS who make it happen with a pledge on Patreon. Guys, you are legend. Thank you so much. Now everybody be sure, more magical stuff is going to be uploaded very soon, because my name is OTHMAriUS and this is just what I do. It all begins with a spectator picking a card out of the blue. It all begins with a spectator picking a card out of the blue. Let's see what we got here. We are rolling today with a Queen of Spades. I don't think so. OTHMAriUS Magic. Like and subscribe.